Well, good morning and welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. We
Hello.
caught you drinking
Good
some of that
afternoon.
tea again.
You.
That looks good. I have my tea here. It's hot though, and you got your cold, sweet tea.
It's barely sweet.
Well,
Enough
you're
to.
sweet as it is, so we don't.
Yeah.
To, I don't
All
need
right.
any today. I did my blood sugar this morning, and it was just like, what did I eat last night? It's like, oh no, I'm guilty. I'm guilty, and
No,
all
I
that.
ate. I ate because I knew my blood sugar was going to go low if I didn't eat. So,
And then you were up all night, couldn't sleep. So
yep.
we'll
I be.
balance you out so that tomorrow you're going to be wide awake. Because I
You know
get
how
to
it
sit
is,
with
though. You
you
get to
and
that point where there's that time, it's like in the wee hours, and you're like, well, I would take something to help me go to sleep. But then if I do, I'm going to oversleep. So,
yeah, I I'll think about like melatonin, and I'm like, oh, I should take some. That'll help me. And it's like it's 9:30 already, and I'm like, oh no. It's the next day. I'm just like a walking zombie. Like, oh my
mhm.
goodness. So
Yeah, I think I got about.
somebody has some IT's.
Hi, TZ. Hi, Nathan.
Hey Nathan. Hope everybody's having good weather. It's 72, partly sunny here. We're going to get rain for the next 5 days. So
Hi,
we're going to
Grandma
get
Paula.
soaked. We need it. Hi, Grandma Paula. And congratulations. I heard you found the ring. So she was looking for a ring, and Sister Angela happened to have a ring. Perfect size. So I tell everybody, you put in what you look for, and we'll help you find it. I'm
It's
wearing,
70.
well, I got shorts on. Yeah. 46 with Nathan. Yikes. That is just I can't do weather. That's why I won't go visit you guys. It's too cold. Maybe summer of 2026, but
Yeah,
And it's funny because I went to college in New Hampshire. You know, it's like I did all that stuff, and as you get older, your body's just like 60. No, thank you. I'll stay home. So 67 in Kansas. What's the wedding? Do you have a wedding temperature yet, or is that still too far away? 52 with Mary Ellen. Yeah, so I'm not one of those that can. No, if it's 60, I don't think so. 73 right now. Well, hold on, Grandma Paula, because you know Oklahoma, that weather changes in a few minutes. It's too
true.
far. Oh, are you getting married, TZ, or somebody in your family's getting married? Because I was after this show, I was like, was it her that's getting married or someone else? So I wasn't quite sure, and I said I better ask. So at night it gets into the 30s. Ooh. Mm-mm. I need it where it's 70, where I can still have the AC on just for that. Well, congratulations. Yeah, I'm too old to get married, so I'll never get married. Yeah, cats don't like me, dogs don't like me, so I'm just gonna have no pets. I'm okay with that. I mean, I get ARP magazine, and it's like coping by living alone. It's on the title, and I'm like, oh, how great! It's like they they think I need a magazine to cope with that. It's like, mm-mm. I just listen to my sisters, and I got to deal with. Let me ask him if he wants to do this. Let me go see if he'll help me do this. I don't have to ask for nobody. I mean, you guys don't have to ask permission. You both are grown women, but Now you got to make sure they want to come along.
Oh, it's
Never
a
say
partnership.
never.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all good. But we're glad everybody is here. We're gonna bring some items and see what's going on. And we got jewelry, we got some glass, we got some a little bit of this and that. And like we say, if it doesn't sell now, catch it on the replay. We have no problems if you just tell us, hey, I saw this on this day. Is this still available? Because I want it. So just let us know. Uh, I'll do the map since I got it. I'm in California. Uni's in Arkansas. There's some other lady with us that's here right now, but she's at work. So it's just us two today. But you can catch her later on when she has an Okie sale with Karen, who's down in Texas or in Oklahoma, but she's down by the southern Texas border. So, but Uni and I will be in there to pester them, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, you, the one who has to work. Nice. Now so you're getting married, and now you have somebody to help you with shipping and receiving, correct? Because I mean, that's got to be one of the perks of marriage. Is like I got somebody that can take stuff to the post office or get my supplies. Todd, what's Todd do? Shipping and receiving, right? Give me a calendar for next year so I can plan the schedule for next year. Matt, what's he do? Shipping and receiving. We just let him take all those packages out. Because you'll hear, Matt, come in and get this box up really quick. So I might have to think about that. That could be a perk.
Right?
Just be thankful they don't collect your glass, because then you have to buy more stuff.
Right.
No, you don't want that hobby. Yeah.
Hi, 710.
710, welcome. Cheers. You were a little too late. We had happy hour yesterday, so if you didn't see that sale, that was on Angela Isaac's channel. We had happy hour at 5 Central, and we're going to probably bring it back on Wednesdays.
The squirrel done passed out. The squirrel done passed out from all the drinking.
It had too much yesterday. But we're glad you're here, 710. We do our bid in increments. Hold on. Sister, it's your turn. Get ready. We do $1 up to 20, $2 up to 50, and $5 on up. So bid accordingly. I'm going to be invoicing. I'm going to take a little vacation. So this weekend after Saturday, everybody's getting invoiced. Needs to be paid by the 18th in the morning at the latest, so I can send it out. I will be gone and all that. And Sleeping Bee and Terry, welcome in. Terry, I hope you're feeling better. And Sleeping Bee, I hope you're having a great work day. And I say hello to Peanut and Zelda May. So we're all excited that everybody is in. And are you ready to go first, or do you want me to go first? You go first? Okay. Thank you, sister. You can go first. I'll bring you on up. I know you like to go first. You like to be number one.
Don't bother me none. Hi, everybody. I am getting all my invoicing done this weekend, unless we've made prior arrangements, and then you won't get an invoice. But,
right, same here.
I've got some stuff to work on. I've got an email a couple of people because I'm a little behind. My first item, oh God, I don't know how to spell this, so I'm just going to put glass dish. A word I don't know how to spell. It's going to be a buy it now, $10.
Okay.
I don't know who made it, but it's a little glass cloche. It does need a wash. It's been sitting on my shelf for a while, so it's got some free dust. But I mean, it could be a butter dish, a cheese ball dish, whatever you want to put in it. Put it in your bathroom with cotton balls, whatever it is. It's a smaller one. I think when I had looked these up a while back, they were sold by Target. Oh, that's sold to TZ. Thank you, TZ.
Okay, congratulations, TZ.
Dish. Yeah, hubby is the one that picked that out, and I was kind of like, because my mind automatically goes to butter dish when I see it, but it's not a butter dish, really.
Hi, Karen Williams. Welcome.
Hi, Karen. My next item. Yeah, so blame all these weird rando pieces on a still kind of not fully awake unicorn. This is a Fenton bowl. Let's see. It's going to be a buy it now 20. It does have my blue inventory sticker in there. It's not covering up any issues. It's just fine. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. This is the sailboat pattern on the inside, and then the orange tree on the outside. Beautiful marigold glass. Let me see. Does it glow any? Yes. And I don't know if it'll show it or not, but it does have a faint green glow in there. Of course, it's just showing purple. But it is a beautiful piece. It has beautiful iridescence with the ruffled edge. There's no chips on any of the ruffled edges. This has been part of my collection for a while. Hi, Claudette. This is one of the smaller bowls. I think it's the berry bowl at this size. It's 6 inches wide. And at its tallest, it is 2 inches tall. But there you can see the sailboats. And then I think it has, does it have the lighthouse on it too? No, just the sailboat. So it's a beautiful piece, small piece if you want to start your collection. Yeah, it's the saucer berry bowl. That's my info I've got written down. But if there's no interest, we'll pass on that one. And let's see, for my next item, I am not going to push the button on this, guys. Otherwise, we're going to get a 5-minute story. And I don't want YouTube getting buoy hurt over it. This is a Jemmy narrated, let's see if I spell this right, narrated nativity scene. And I'm going to start the bid at 18 on this. I do have batteries in it, but like I said, I'm not going to push the little button.
My internet's acting up a little.
When you push the button, the light goes on here, and then there's a light under here that goes on, and it tells you a little story about Jesus being born and the wise men being there and whatnot. This is a plastic. I believe this was made.
Now you want me to push the button.
Ah.
Well, that is great, though. That's nice. My internet's acting up a little bit, Uni. So if it does, you keep the show going. I'm just giving you fair warning.
Okay.
That is beautiful. That's a great little nativity scene to have. You can also put some straw over that to cover up the button.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would be great.
And it sounds perfect. I mean, there's no issues with it. Like I said, I do have batteries in it. I did test it this morning.
Okay, so those are AA batteries.
It takes 3 AA's, and I can I can take them out and send these to you because they're cheapo batteries my husband bought. But it's in beautiful condition. Like I said, there are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. Oh darn! I accidentally pushed the button. Okay. Oh, you can turn it off.
We can hear it for a minute.
When Jesus was born in Bethlehem, there came wise men saying, "We have followed his star in the east and have come to worship him."
Okay, there. I'm going to turn it off there. But it just so you can see it does work.
Yeah.
I was going to get you a measurement. It's not a large piece, but it's 10 inches long.
It gives that like 1960s sound narrator voice. Uni, I have a question. I have a light older pink perfume bottle, and when it shines, the blue light on it glows orange. Why is that? Is that selenium?
That could be selenium, or it could be cadmium in it. I would say selenium, because some of the pink will glow a little odd, but
She took my advice. I told her to turn the light off and just have a black light party and just see what glows.
yeah. Anyway, I thought this was super
And
cool. It's a starting bid of 18, and if anybody's interested, let me know, because this is a cool piece. It would look great on somebody's mantle. The kids would get a kick out of pushing the button, of course, and whatever. All
Well,
right, Terry, hope you feel better.
I like the voice. I think the voice is like Karen Williams said, is it sounds like that, documentary from the 60s or 70s that you're going to go.
Right.
You're
I thought this
watching
was
something.
older than what it was, too. This is early 2000s. But we'll go ahead and pass on that
Nice
one.
piece.
And that was my 3, brother.
Okie dokie. Do you have any EAPG? Asking for a friend.
Always. I'm surrounded by it.
Well, let me switch my camera over. I thought I had it switched over. Okay. Well, I am going to start at a bid of $8, and I'm going to let you know why. There is a chip on it, but it is a miniature blue cobalt hint on this, and it's unmarked. Here's the bottom of it. There's chips or cracks on the bottom, but right here on the head, there's a good notch right out here. There's a little chip there, so it's probably 2/8 of an inch, but it is chipped, and that's why the price is reduced. And I need to hit enter and then start. That would help. But it is a beautiful cobalt blue, it's not marked. That's the only thing, but it is like a diamond weave pattern. Let me get you a quick little measurement. It measures 2.5 inches by 2 inches, about 2 inches tall. So 2.5 inches long by 2 inches tall, 2 inches wide. Hi, Simone, welcome in. So you have that here. And this is a starting bid of $8 for your hen on the nest. So,
It's a great price,
Nice.
guys.
yeah, if it wasn't chipped right there, it would have been a little more. But I have a few of these. I have some that glow and all that, and I just wanted to bring it out. I said I need to bring a piece. So, but if not, we'll go ahead and pass on that. And
All right.
I'm going to do my next one. Oh, sorry, Claudette. Let's do a starting bid. I'm going to do it easy. I'm going to make a nice one. I'm going to show 4 brooches, starting bid of $6 choice. Okay, you have the first one here. It's Diva. You got Hockey Mom. And I'm not targeting you. I happen to have this one that says Bride. So you have one that says Bride. So if this is purchased, I can get this in the mail today if somebody needs it for a wedding, just to let you know. So we have it here. We have one that says Diva, Hockey Mom, and Bride. And I'll throw another one in, and this one is Shoe Crazy. So if you're shoe crazy, this is for you. And it's marked. Let me get out my magnifying glass really quick. Dan Craft. So you have a Dan Craft brooch. You can go shoes, hockey, Diva, or Bride. See, for Canada, I got Hockey Mom. Because nobody's playing hockey here right now. But then we get that conversation the other day. Oh yeah, you guys had that on Gravy Grow Night. You guys were talking about hockey.
Yeah, Todd was watching. He watched last night too. He watched the Blackhawks play.
They are cool. But see no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on those. And then I'm going to do a buy it now of $7. It's going to be choice, so it's just either or. It's either for this hot air balloon. You got your gold tone. Here's the back. Rollover clasp. It's unmarked. And I just spoke myself. So it hangs out over a little bit here. So you got that one here, or you have this angel. It was a pendant and a brooch, but the pendant broke off. I mean, the pin broke off, and now it's just the brooch part here. So you have your little hook part there, and you have this beautiful angel, and there is some weight to it. So you have these two choices for a buy it now of $7.
That angel would make a great one to hang from your rear view.
Yeah. And it's nice. It's a nice weight to it, which I like. You know, I love just rolls right out of your hands. That's how I like how it's detailed. You can see the little toes. I'm trying to focus. It's like, okay, channel Angela's webcam. Come on, get the detail.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. You have your toes there. Yeah. But it is well detailed, the hair and stuff like that. And with the hot air balloon, here's your detail there. So we have that. Okie dokie. We'll see no interest. We're going to go ahead and pass, and I'm going to bring you back on over, sister.
All right. Oh, you do have an offer in the chat. Okie dokie. I have a mismatch. So I'm just going to put uranium glass, and then I'm going to put it's a buy it now 20. And that's why it's $20, because it's a mismatch. Hubby and I found it, and hubby was like, oh, we've never seen anything like this before. And it's a little bowl, and there was a little lid with it. And the little lid has the opening for a little spoon. And then we got it home and we realized the little lid doesn't quite fit, you know, all that great on it. You really have to set it down almost perfectly for it to fit. Well, then what I found out once I did my research is the little bowl is Tiffin, and the lid is a Hazel Atlas lid. But I figured since I bought them together, yeah, it does glow, TZ. I figured since we bought them together, I'd still sell them together. Maybe you can find the little bowl that goes with this little Hazel Atlas lid. If not, I mean, if you get it on there just right and set it there, nobody would ever know. But yes, it does glow like crazy. The whole thing just glows beautifully. There are no markings on it. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites. They're in awesome condition, both pieces.
It is nice.
They're just, it's a marriage. And I know right here it looks like it's just a little dirty. I need to wipe it out. But the little lid is in great condition. That line you're seeing there is the mold line for it. It has a beautiful little handle on the top. So you can see that glows beautifully. And then you've got the little bowl. If they were a match, I'd be selling this a lot higher, but I figured I'd offer it to somebody. We've had it sitting here for months now. But seeing no interest, we'll pass on that one. Let me set it down carefully. Go over there. All right. My next one. This is something that hubby and I just found. Was it yesterday? Day before? I forget what day we went.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. See, I don't. The days are like blurring. These are super cool. I'm gonna call them chicken plates, and then I'll describe to you what I know about them. And they're gonna be. It's a set of 2 for buy it now of 15. They're very cute. It's a place that I had never heard of. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it does say Los Angeles Pottery on the back. And then it's got a little marking there, and it's got some little markings there, and then it says California, USA. And this is what the front looks like. These look to me like they're from the 70s, 60s, 70s time frame. There are 2 of them. They're both very cute. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites on either one. Kind of that whole vintage farm kind of thing, if you wanted it for your kitchen maybe, or wherever you decorate with chickens. Let's see. At its widest, come on, it is 7.5 inches wide. At its tallest, it is 6.5 inches tall. So again, there are 2 of them. There's a little sticker schmooze right here that my finger's sticking to, but that'll be cleaned off before I send them. But they have beautiful, like a beige tone and brown tone, and then the red comb on top, the little eye, yellow for the beak. Again, there's your back, and it does have the little bumps there that kind of raises the plate up just a little bit, or the bowl, whatever you want to call this. That's a set of 2 for 15 for buy it now. Chirp, 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 chirp. But seeing no interest, I'm going to put them down so they can go and... Yeah, it threw me off when I saw that it says on there, Los Angeles Potteries.
Yeah, because usually it'll say California.
Yeah, down here it says California, USA, but this one says Los Angeles Potteries. So I thought it was super cool, but we'll go ahead and pass on that one. My next one, I am not super sure when they were made. This was probably a set of 4. The prices I've seen for these online just for one is kind of silly. Let me measure right quick, and then I'll tell you what it is. It's a 6.5 by 6. Okay. This is a set of 3 pictures. I'm just going to put that. And it's going to be a buy it now of 15. Online, I'm finding these, and they want $15 a piece for each one. These are 6.5 by 6.5.
Oh, wow.
This one says Hope, and it has a silver toned cross in there with some little rhinestones on it. It is Home Interiors, made in China, but it does have the original Home Interiors sticker on the back. You can hang it. It does have the hang bar. So that's your first one. And these are some that I got yesterday as well. Same thing on your second one. It's made in China sticker, but then the Home Interior sticker. And this one says Faith. And it's another silver tone cross with some rhinestones in it. 6.5 by 6.5. And then your third one actually still has the tag, which describes it on there in Spanish and in English. Again, same, made in China and the Home Interior sticker on it. And this one says Love, and it has a silver tone cross with the red rhinestones. 6.5 by 6.5. So you get all 3 of these. Oh, I'm not quite as talented as sister, but yeah, you get all 3 of these 6.5 by 6.5 for 15. I'm unsure of when they were made. They look relatively new, but I thought they were cool, so I picked them up. because I don't often find things in as good of condition as this. I mean, there's really no wear. There's a little bit. I mean, you can see here where it was obviously either shelf wear or they had it on their wall and there's a little bit of wear, but there's no chips or cracks or 3 bites. The glass isn't, or plastic, whatever that is, that's in great condition. There's no cracks or anything. They were a little dusty because apparently somebody had them stored away, but I wiped off as much of the dust as I could. But seeing no interest, we can pass on that one. And that was my 3, brother.
Oh, I'm answering Grandma Paula. I love
okay.
her question. I do that all the time. That's the pleasures of being single. You can just close the door. You know what? I'm going to do a starting bid of, let's go $5. Starting bid of $5 for choice. You have this beautiful heart pin necklace. Brooch. And it's beautiful rose tone. And you have it with your faux rhinestones on the back, on the front. Here's your back side. Says to stay home, don't have to answer anybody. It's wonderful. So you have that in here. You have this brooch here. I didn't see a maker's mark on this. At first I thought it was Monet, but I didn't see there's no marking on the back.
I see a little copyright symbol on it.
Yeah, that's all I could see from there. I didn't see anything else. Let me try one. It's just like a little dot, like an O circle. That's it. So. Oh my goodness! Look at that deal that John has. $5 choice. That's what it means. Then you have this beautiful silver tone leaf. And this is not marked either. And then you have some why can I not say it correctly, Yumi? Pierce backs or
post back
earrings. So you have this nice glitter. Beautiful right here. These are like AB crystals or something like that. Gives a iridescence. But if you have a place that I should go on vacation, put it in the chat room. Put in the chat where you think I should go for a little vacation to get away. I haven't been on vacation in over about a year and a half now. So, but don't put New Jersey. That's going to be next year.
Those would be great repurposed into brooches. Either brooches or pendants.
Jamaica. Ooh, I could like that. I do like the Jamaica rum. This would look nice as a pendant. To make that into a pin. Not a pendant, but a brooch or a pendant. Claudette, I'm surprised you didn't say Canada. Bahamas. I like that
she figures you want warm, you don't want cold. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie. Don't be driving and lurking. Driving and lurking's not good. I said hockey. That's what got her to come in the room. But we're going to head past. Angie, when are you coming again? When are you going to be on Angela's channel? January what? I'm curious. I'm like, when is she coming back? I can learn more about hockey. My next one is going to be a starting bid of $7 for the necklace here. It's a 17-inch necklace with a, you know what I'm going to do? I'm making a bite now. 17-inch necklace with a 3-inch extender. We'll just do a bite now. But it has these beautiful beads. I love these art beads they have.
Hi, Jessica.
I don't know if that's a O or not. Hi, Jessica. Welcome in. Hopefully you're getting back to normal. Don't know. I'll look when okay. She's probably driving off to get some good deals again. I love that blue vase that she had the other day. But if you like art glass beads, these are great. This one's a square. Here. And then it does have a lobster claw. And then here's your extender. So this is a buy it now of $7. Boho Art Deco. This is a lady that loves different color. That would be a great piece to wear. Give it a second. I know there's a little lag. We'll pass on that. If you're afraid of snakes, turn around. Don't look. Don't look if you don't like snakes. I'm going to do a right now $6. It's going to be a choice. I have this little serpent kind of snake here, like a gray tone. And then you got your frosted white. Here's the bottom. Almost looks like the number 8. So you have that one here. Or you have this black and white glass pendant. And it's all glass. Not sure of the maker, but I know it's not going to be Murano for sure. I don't think Murano ever did this kind of stuff.
No,
Get out of that antique store. This is a choice for $6. Did I put it in there? I just didn't pin it. So Jamaica, Canada, and the Bahamas. Okay. Those are the recommendations. Well, we'll see what happens when I get to the airport. So, but I'm just glad the shutdown is over and we get back to flying.
right.
Or I might just work the air traffic control for 2 weeks. Where are you going? I'll help you fly your plane out and all that. Well, we're going to go ahead and pass on this one. I'm going to bring you back up, sister.
Okie dokie. I have another little small piece that I found yesterday, and it's going to be, I'll buy it now of $5. It's just a little wooden cross. It's very cute, though. The cross is screwed into the base. You can see the screw down there on the bottom, and then it looks like they put like a pendant on there.
Mm-hmm.
The wood is beautiful. It is kind of lacquered. You can see that obviously there were stickers on it, and they removed the stickers that were on the back. It's in beautiful condition. It looks like there's a little bit of a nudge right there, but it's very pretty, and it is small. It's not a huge cross, so it'd fit comfortably on your shelf. The cross is silver toned.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how tall it is. Come on, quit fighting me. It's 6 inches tall, and at its widest is just over 3.5 inches wide. So I just thought it was cool. And you could hang it. It does have a little hole back here, so you could hang it on the wall. This reminds me of what, like, my best friend's grandmother would have had. She would have had this right above her little thing of holy water when she came into the house.
Mm-hmm.
Or when we'd go to the Santuario in Chimayo and we would get the holy water and the holy dirt, you'd put it with something like this. So it's just really, really cute. But if there's no interest, we'll pass on that one.
Okie dokie.
Again, guys, you see stuff on the replay, let us know because we'll be happy to send it to your home. This is another one I found just yesterday, and this is a sweet, sweet paperweight. It's a nice paperweight. It is signed. The person that was selling it had no clue about this paperweight, and Todd and I did some research on it. It's going to be a buy it now of $25.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous, guys. It has controlled bubbles in it.
Oh, wow.
And then a light blue. It's beautifully done. And then you see the well-polished bottom. Well, then, you know, I'm really looking at it and whatnot, and I realize it is signed. And I don't know if you'll be able to see, but right there is where it is signed here on the side. It is signed Karg. Well, upon our research, we looked up, and there was a man, and I can't remember his first name. He lived in Kansas. He did a lot of beautiful art glass, and he passed away a while back. And he signed his stuff, but his stuff he would sign with his full name and the date. I guess then his son also did art glass, but he did it out of Georgia. I believe this is one of the son's paperweights. His name is Jim, because this is just signed X Karg X. So I believe it's the son's, and I believe the son did pass away in 2019. So it is a deceased artist, but it is beautifully done. You've got all those controlled bubbles in there, the blue color, a signed artist piece. And when I look these up online, this $25 price doesn't even get near to what they're asking for it. They're asking a whole lot more for this.
That is a nice piece.
Although I believe they're more attributing it to the father than to the son. But if you really get into the research about Karg, it tells you your best way to tell if it's the fathers, they were dated. So that's why I'm believing it's the son. Either way, it's from one of them. They are both deceased. It's either out of Kansas or Georgia. I believe Georgia. I believe the son. It's not super heavy, but it does have some weight. I'd say maybe about a pound. It's not a huge magnum size. It's the regular smaller size of paperweight. So it would look just fine on somebody's desk. It is about 2¼ inches tall by 3 inches wide. So it's kind of a medium-sized paperweight, but it is beautiful. Just beautiful. And it would look lovely on a light base as well. It is hand blown. Again, artist signed. But seeing no interest, we'll pass on that one. But if you see it, or you know somebody who collects paperweights, this would be a great paperweight for their collection. Yeah. This card is like a whole new artist for me. Hi, Karen. Oh my gosh.
Well, we'll have to take care of that, Ken. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, I think this is number 3. I showed this the other night, and I'm going to keep showing it. I think it is super, super cute. It is a glass figurine. It would look fabulous on a light base. It would look fabulous with lights in it. It would look fabulous just on its own. I do not know who made it. And when I first saw it, I thought it was either a lady holding a dachshund, you know, a wiener dog, or holding, I don't know what. But as I really looked at it, I realized it's a mommy holding a baby. So this could be representative of Mary and Jesus. I don't know. Down here, it's kind of swirled. It's that swirly, milky glass. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it does have swirls in it. So it looks more frosted down here, and then it comes up and it's more of a blue color up here. There's a very faint green glow to her on the top and in the baby and in her arms. But she's very pretty, and she would just perfectly fit. This is probably about the size of a flameless candle. You could put it up underneath her and it would be beautiful. I've put fairy lights up under her. She's beautiful. Again, you could put her on top of whatever you wanted to do and light her up and she would look beautiful. She is 5.5 inches tall. And at her widest, she's 3 inches wide. So for $8, I think it's a fabulous piece. It's obviously hand blown. You can tell it's art glass just by the way it's all done. There is a puntal mark up here on her head. You can feel it just a little bit. It's sharp. So they probably swung this part out. I think this would look great in a nativity scene or however you would want to use it. And it almost has like the angel draped, you know, the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but seeing no interest, will
her choir outfit.
Yeah, we will pass on that one, and that was my 3, brother.
Okie dokie. Well, I have a Chico's piece, and I'm just going to do it for a buy now of $5. Oh, you better get out of there, Angie. Get out of there. She got with the cat shoes. But this is a beautiful piece. You have your blue and green dyed halolite. And then you have a tassel here, all ornated. Here's a design in the back. This kind of reminds me of miniature spoons that have been taken off. But I just love it. And this came out to be 28 inches with a 3-inch extender. So it's tasseled here. It comes back down. There's your chain. And then you got your lobster claw. And then you have your extender here. So I don't know if you're looking for jewelry, glass. Let us know. Tell us what you want.
Yep.
We got to keep you out of there, Angie. Steve will get mad.
Hi, Dodo.
Hi, Dodo. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Dodo. Let's make you blue.
Oh, I like the back of that. That's cool.
Yeah. I just like that it's well decorated. It's just kind of neat, and you could flip it on its backside. I mean, that's what I like about it. It just be the front piece, but these are nice pieces, and then it's ornated on the metal work. It looks hammered on the back, and then on the other side, you have a design.
So it's almost like a 2-for-1.
And what I like is even the little links are decorated too.
Oh, it's a lot of attention to detail.
Yes. But see, notice we're going to go ahead and pass on that one. My next one is going to be a buy now of $7. Let me get that on pin. Let me pin that. And it's for this beautiful cameo brooch.
Oh,
with,
wow.
Amber rhinestones and some light colored ones. This is not vintage. It does have a C-class. I think this was mass produced in China, but it is gorgeous, very gorgeous. It's a beautiful brooch pin. You have your cameo. What is this nice? But it is, I just like it. I love the color to it. All the stones are there.
The rhinestones are gorgeous.
Yeah. So if you like brown tones, this would be great.
The brown tones are very popular too with the steampunk, and That would go
Mhm.
fabulously on a hat.
A hat. I'm thinking like almost in the middle of a shirt collar.
Mm-hmm.
Use it like that. You could get some kind of chain to go around the pin, but it's just gorgeous. I bought it as a display to use. My mom has a jewelry box, and there's not many pieces of jewelry, and I just wanted some fancy pieces. So I'm like, I need someone else to enjoy it because no one else is. I'm not wearing it, so
Yeah,
it's
right.
just it's a beautiful piece. I just like the detail to it.
Sold the
It's just
TZ,
really
brother.
okie dokie. Perfect. Thank you, TZ. And then I'm going to do some postcards. I'm going to do a starting bid of $4 on this one. And thank you, TZ. Congratulations. And we have some Christmas postcards here. This is a Merry Christmas. We have that one here. I'm sure the date because it's faded, but this is before 1917, before World War One. Great condition on this postcard here. This one has a little bent to it, just to let you know. Best Christmas wishes. Unsure of the date, but the back just ages it very well. You have that one here. A Merry Christmas. 1911. There's another one, A Merry Christmas. You have this one here with a windmill. Here's your back. So somebody was starting to learn calligraphy. And here's another one here. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Dear Edward, a Merry Christmas and a glad New Year
Tammy's
to you
in
and
it.
your brother. Welcome in, Tammy. Hope you are doing well.
TZ is in it.
TZ,
5.
5. Let me go get some popcorn. I'll be right back. These are great postcards.
All right, guys. Oh, okay. There you go. Tammy's in at 6.
Looking for 7.
And how many did you show there, brother?
There was 5.
Nice. TZ is in at 7.
What's this? Let me grab. You go up to 8. Every dollar you go up after 8, I'll add another one to the lot.
There you go, folks. Another deal. If it hits $8, he'll add another one. Hi, Jennifer. Anybody gonna go 8 to see if he puts more in there?
I'll add 2 more. How about that? Hit 8 and I'll put 2 more in there.
Ooh. Bargain, bargain, guys.
Okay. I see it out in an 8. I'm like, are you just out?
Oh, she's
Okay.
in at 8.
Okay, so I'm going to put this one here with best Christmas wishes. We have this one here. That's the back. So here's that one here. You hit 9, I go another one. And I'm going to throw this one in here too. Christmas greetings. And then you have that one here on the back of 1924. It was a great year for somebody.
TZ's in at
Okay.
9, not 99.
Okay, dokie.
We got to TZ.
How about that one? Merry Christmas. And this one here is from 1916. At 10, I'll put another one in.
$10 for Tammy.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to put 2 in. I'm going to throw this one in here. 5. You have that one here with the 1 cent George Washington stamp. And here's another one right here. And a Merry Christmas. Or Happy Christmas.
TZ's
Oh,
in
TZ's
at
going
11.
for 11. You better look for another one, John. Okay.
Hi, Phil.
And you got this one here. Christmas greetings. May all good things come to you on Christmas. And this one's here. Unsure of the date. But it's a beautiful postcard here. So we got TZ for 11. Do I see 12? I got a beautiful one with an angel next. Good morning, Philomena. Or good evening. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and count this one down.
All righty. Going once to TZ for 11, looking for 12. Going twice to TZ for 11, looking for 12. Fair and final warning, guys. And that is, I'm marking this as sold. So this is sold postcards. Sold to TZ at $11.
Thank you, TZ.
You came in
6
just
a.m.
after Tammy.
I'll do another lot next time. But let me bring up my sister Uni, because that was my 3. Then thank you all.
Okie dokie. Well, Angie's probably still staring at the antique mall, but it's funny because
She's looking at the cats.
Yeah, I got a shoe yesterday. It's a cat head shoe. The thing is I have no idea who made it. It's going to be a buy it now of 22. It's gorgeous. It does have one small kind of flea bite right here at the very tip, which you can barely see because of how the glass is. This looks like milk glass. They had it listed as slag.
Mm-hmm.
It is the daisy and button pattern, and I don't know how well you can see that. There you go. I'd say it was slag, but it doesn't have any of the swirls. So I guess I'm going to lean more towards kind of a milk glass, but it does. If it was light green, you would be saying jadeite because it looks like it. It's smooth like it. There's the head. Now the head is not well defined. There is a mark on here and it is very hard to see. And I'm trying to find where it's at. See, it's a little Y in a circle. That's a whole new mark to me. No idea who did that. No idea who would have made this shoe. It does not glow. I mean, it'll turn purple with the black light. But there's no green glow to it. It's faking you out. There's no cadmium. There's no real glow to this. It's kicking it back. But I thought it was super interesting because this is a color that I haven't really seen. It looks like, Angie, a Y in a circle. See if I can show it again because I have to find it every single time. And I don't know how well it'll come in. It's right. I actually had to take it and totally look at it because I thought, you remember how we talked about a T the other day? I thought, well, maybe that's a T, but it's not. It's a Y. It almost makes this look like it's a peace symbol, but it's a Y in a circle. Yeah. I'm like, I haven't had a real chance to try and see who that one could be. But I thought it was a beautiful piece. Like I said, there is a flea bite up here on the foot. And that's why I don't have it up higher. I would assume it's somebody bought the molds off of somebody and did it. Maybe a Boyd mold. Because this one has, it has the, you know, that on the cats, there are some with the cat's paws actually laying out in front of them. And this one has, it's hard to see, but this one actually has the cat paws are like this.
Yeah.
It's holding its paws. Anyway, we'll figure it out. If you see it on the replay and you'd like to have it, let me know. It'll be here. What, honey? Read what? Sister says Libby Glass. Todd says his AI is telling him Imperial, but Sister Libby Glass is what you're saying? That'll be interesting either way to research that and figure it out.
Yep.
All right. Early 20th century for a Y, yeah. We'll do some work on it. Libby Glass Company, yeah. Okay. This next one is an Indiana glass piece, and I did show it the other night. It's going to be a buy it now $12. It's a gorgeous piece, guys. This is that darker peachy pink. This is from the 1970s. The pink is actually called Windsor pink or peach ballad. It is a relish dish. It is the cane and button pattern here on the bottom. This is your, I think this is your cane and these are your buttons. And then it has this mark here on the bottom with a P and a circle and a Y and a circle. Okay, thanks, sis. Remind me about that when we talk later because right now I'll brain toot it. Let's see. I think this does have like a little bit of glow. It's kind of throwing back a little orangey yellow, but that's because it has selenium in it. It's really not going to show it here. It's going to show that it's, well, right there. See how it's kind of showing like a deeper pinky or purple? There's just some selenium in the glass for coloring. Selenium will glow pink, orange pink. It's a beautiful dish. From handle to handle, it's 8.5 inches. And on the opposite, it is 7.5 inches. So it's a beautiful pink depression glass, even though this was done in the 70s. This was probably one of Indiana Glass's earlier patterns, and they brought it back. They did a lot of that in the 70s. But if there is no interest, we can pass on that one. Let's see. And that was that 2? Yeah, I think that was 2. And I'm bringing back the hat, guys. I have a clear glass hat. Why did I put a V in front of that? Clear hat. It's going to be a buy it now, $10, guys. Can't beat this. They put them up higher in the malls. I don't know why. I don't know who made it. It is the daisy and button. So you can see the daisy and button pattern. No markings on it. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites. It is a beautiful hat. It's $10. Buy it now. It's one of the, there are smaller hats than this, and then there are bigger hats than this. They make these in all kinds of colors, blue, green, pink. You'll find them every single color. Milk glass. And this is kind of like this makes me think steampunk. I always say this too. Like, ooh, little hat. No, you can't have my hair. Dust is free, but you don't want my hair. But it's a beautiful little hat. It is at its tallest 2.5 inches tall, at its widest 3.5 inches wide. So it's a cute hat. You could put pins in it. You could put toothpicks in it. You could put the ear things. Q-tips. You put whatever you want. Like we say, no judgment.
Yep, we don't judge.
But if there is no edges, we can pass. And that was my 3, brother.
Do you have another one by any chance? I'm trying to grab something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can show another.
Okay.
I can show another. I haven't shown this in a while. I love this piece. It is a vase, and I'm actually going to go ahead and do this as a buy it now 25. It does have one small issue, and I always have to look to find it. So hold on. There is a nudge on it. Where are you? Right there. It's like it had a bubble or something in it, and it popped right there. It's not sharp. You can see it's not hurting my finger. This is one of those, it is cased glass, and I forget exactly what this type of glass is called. It is in that quilted pattern. It is highly possible that this is Mount Washington, because we eliminated Fenton by how the pontil is. We eliminated the really early stuff like Thomas Webb and other stuff. But I found the most comparisons to this for Mount Washington, which is an early maker. It's a beautiful pink, and it has that beautiful quilted pattern. And I knew I should have looked for my thing today. You can see that beautiful quilted pattern. That
I don't know the
swirls.
answer to that one, Jennifer.
It's beautiful, and it's a baby pink, not a in-your-face pink. It's a beautiful. Ooh, okay. I'll think about it and text you. It is.
I was going to say.
7.5 inches tall. The mouth opening is about 1.5 inches. And then at its widest on the base, it's 3.5. It's a beautiful piece, guys. I've had it for a good long while. That is my inventory sticker. It's not coming in any issues or anything like that. The only thing, like I said, it's got, like in Karen's word, it's got a little doink. But it's just beautiful. So smooth. It's buttery smooth when you run your hands over it. It's a well done piece of glass. Very clean on the inside as well. There may be, minimal free dust. I've had this probably a year plus. I won this at an auction a while back. Doinks happen, right? But
Yes,
overall, it's
they
a
do.
gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Lots of history in this. Let's see. No interest. We'll pass on that. And it's your turn if you're ready, brother.
I am ready. I just need to flip this over. Okie dokie. Okay. I have a series of postcards. They're Christmas. I'm going to do a starting bid of 14. The reason why I put these together, because you'll notice on the, here's your photo, your postcard, but on the back it'll say series, and then there's a number down here. I'm assuming this is the company that made them, and you'll see that the design is here. So these next 15 all have numbers on the bottom. They're all different. So it's a series that these came out with. I'm not sure of the company, but you have this one here. And then your series number is going to be down here. And this is from 1914. So you have this postcard here. And you have this one here. This one's 1915. Here's the series number. It's the same design. And there's 15 of these. So you have that one here. Here's the series number. This one is from Massachusetts. Not quite sure the date. You have that one here. Here's the series number, 1921. You have that one here. Here's the series number, 1913, from Chiser, Massachusetts. You have this one here. Here's a series number, 1916. You have that one here. This one is 1919 from Connecticut. There's your series number. All these came from one company. Beautiful lamp. 1914. There's your series number down below right here. Have that. 1912. Christmas Blessings. Here's your series number. Not sure the date. These would be gorgeous just to frame and put around the house.
Oh yeah.
You have that one here. It was mailed on December 24th at 12. I don't know if it's 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. And these are all from the same company, different series. 1916. This is mailed, I think, from Ithaca, New York. We have this one here.
Change your pin, brother.
Hold on, I can't. Oh,
That's okay. Tammy came in at 14.
I was like, it's small. When I put StreamYard and YouTube together, I have to shrink one of them. So you have that one here. Have that one there. So these are 15 postcards in the series. Unsure of the company. I think it's this company right here. I don't know too much history. Printed in the USA. These are all antique postcards here.
Very nice.
Yep. And if we don't see anybody else coming in, we can go ahead and count that down to Tammy.
All right. Going once to Tammy for 14, looking for 15. Going twice to Tammy for 14, looking for 15. Fair and final warning, guys. And I am marking that as sold. And let's see, I'm going to put 15 postcards.
I'm going to put it right in her bag.
At 14.
At 14. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you, Tammy. And tell your mom hello, bud. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do a starting bid of $5. And you have this one here, a Happy Christmas. And that. And this one goes with the series. I had another one just right now as well. A Merry Christmas. There's that one here, 1920. And a Merry Christmas. Here's the back of that one. And you have a Christmas greeting. Here's that. This one is embossed. And then the fifth one, a Christmas greeting. And if it gets up to 7, I'll throw another one in. This one here is for $5. 5 Christmas postcards.
That one's super cool. Tammy's in at 5.
Yeah.
TZ is in at 6.
They're neat. They're just neat postcards. If I see 7, I'll throw one in.
Tammy's in at 7.
Okay, well, here's the next one right here. And this one is, I think, 1912. 1912. And if we get up to 9, I'll put another one in.
Welcome back, Angie.
Welcome back.
TZ's in at 8.
Okie dokie. You hit 9. We'll get to it.
Right, Phil?
Yeah, I forgot to tell Philomena, don't look.
Woohoo,
got
Angie.
3.
Tammy's in at 9.
Okie dokie. Put this one here, Merry Christmas. And this one here is from 1912.
TZ is in at 10.
Okay. We hit 11, I'll put another one.
She's going to have to get a whole new cabinet, sister.
And here's a peek of the next one.
Oh, Tammy's
There's
in at
11.
11.
Okie dokie. So I'll let you, wherever this goes, and we'll end it with that one. So let you ladies have fun with the auction.
TZ's
Uni,
in
pass
at-
some of that popcorn over, Uni.
All right, toss it over to you. Angie blames it on all of us.
Oh yeah, trust me, I got some glowy glass that. These are great postcards. Some beautiful colors, great condition for being over 100 years old.
Yep.
And that's one of them that goes to the series.
Right, Angie, that's a great deal. All right, guys, is there any other interest?
Looking for 13.
A great deal, guys. All right, Tammy says she is out, so I will call that down.
No
for
problem, Tammy.
Going once to TZ. Going twice to TZ. Fair and final warning. I am calling that sold. And sold to TZ at, what was that? 12?
$12.
Postcards. There you go.
Let me write that down really quick. And I got one last item.
Yep. Congratulations, TZ. Congratulations
Thank you,
to
Lord.
all our players today.
Okay. I'm going to make this a buy it now of $3. This necklace measures 30 inches from this part here to the lobster claw. But what's special, this necklace is connected all the way around, and then you have a lobster claw. So if you want to shorten the necklace, you can shorten it. But here's it's gold tone. And then this bead here is just, it's like a twist bead. I don't know if you'll see it in the camera. It's not a straight solid circle.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just something different. And then you have that. So if you like to wear long necklaces, and my necklace like this, I could see her putting her glasses right there, and I say, "Mom, put them in your purse." But it's just a beautiful necklace. But if see no interest, we'll pass it on over to you, sister, and thank you very much. I got to get back to that penning.
Now I'm going to offer up my little Viking again, but I'm going to drop the price for the last time. So give me a second.
Okay.
All right. I have a Viking Lotus Bowl. And it's going to be a buy it now today of $15. I had offered it at 18 before, and it was higher than that before. This is one of the smaller Viking Lotus Bowls. It is a light purple, although it does kind of look more smoky here on my camera. And even putting it in front of white, it really doesn't help it a lot. But I promise you, it's a very light purple. It's in perfect condition. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. And it does also glow green when you hit it with the black light. All the way through it, everywhere you go on it, it glows green. So it's one of those purple ones that fools you. Hi, Gina. It is one of the smaller ones. They do make these in a bigger size, and then they would have, 4 or 5, 6 of these bowls around it. Like kind of like a big salad bowl, and then these little bowls. But this is the only one I have. But of course, I grabbed it because number one, I like the color, I like the lotus, and I like Viking. There's no marking on it. It does have a textured feel on the outside, but very smooth on the inside. And it kind of reminds me of it looks, of course, like a lotus, a flower, but it also looks like a star.
It's funny how Gina came in, and then Angela's like, "Hey, Angela. Hey, Gina." We know they've been texting during the show about us. They're just trying to play it off.
I know Gina's mean because she talks about us all the time.
I know. That's why my ears are always rubbing. Either that or not washing behind my ear.
Right. All right. Let's see. This bowl at its widest is about 6 1/4. And on the opposite, it is 5 1/4. And it stands about 2.5 inches tall. So it's a beautiful little example of Viking. Great trinket dish. Great little candy dish for beside your bed. Great dish to put in your bathroom if you have like an Asian decor, being that it's a lotus. There's lots of different things you could do with this. Let's see, no interest. We'll pass on
Okie
that.
dokie.
Go over. I'm going to show my amber pedestal again. Somebody will love it eventually. It is from the 60s. I'm going to go ahead and do this as a buy it now, 15 as well. Let's get it out of here. It's a beautiful amber. It's that honey amber Fenton compote. It's the thumbprint. It's beautiful. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. This is pre-70s, 1960s is about what I base this at. I love when you look at it this way, it almost looks like a beehive honeycomb style of thing. Beautiful ruffles on it. Beautiful pedestal. It does have a little bubble here. I know it looks like it might be a chip or something, but that's bubble. It's on the interior. There are no issues with this. You can see some of the bubbles in the bottom of the glass. And it's not a huge piece either. It's a great smaller piece for a collection. If you like amber glass, this is a great one. It's 5 inches tall. And it is 5 3/4 inches wide. So it's a beautiful Fenton piece. Again, you can see all of the thumbprints. And no, I don't think there's any glow to this. There's a very faint cadmium glow to this. Very, very faint. It's right around the ruffled edges and right around the base. But it's so faint, it's not even going to show up on camera. But it's like right along here and right along here. Let's see, and no interest, we'll pass on that one. Do you want me to end on that one, brother? Since I did 4 that one round?
You can keep on going.
Okay.
There's
Let's
no
see
rules
what-
here.
All right. Let's see what I got. What I got. All right. I used these as an example at one point. And I think I've had them up for sale. I'm going to have, oops, not the number symbol. 3 votive holders. And they're going to be a buy it now of 15 for the set of 3. Now, 2 of them are made by Mosser, and I've got to look at which. There we go. Okay, these 2 are made by Mosser. There's the Mosser M, and they are in kind of that daisy and button pattern. And then the third one is unknown, and it's just a little bit taller, a little bit more decorative. It's got flowers, the kind of daisy pattern, and then some, like, I don't know, arches or whatever. Oh, they're sold to Phil. Phil, let me explain these to you right quick. When you look at these, you see how glowy they are. They do have some cadmium in them. But the reason they glow quite so much, like this one, you can tell it has almost more of a green-yellow glow. Green-yellow glow. And this one has more of the orangey glow. The reason they glow like that is because they sprayed, and especially Mosser, they sprayed their molds with mold release, which is boron nitrate. And that is why these glow as much as they do. Because all of that mold release is in all of the creases and the crevices. Okay.
So when you go down under to get opals, they're going to call you Zuni.
Let me tell you, like I said, I you know what? It doesn't bother me any, Phil. I know what you mean. Yeah. So whenever you guys whenever you guys find stuff like this that glows like that, just know that it's not a cadmium, it's boron nitrate. And that's your difference in your glows. Sorry, I start geeking out. But that was 3, brother.
Okie dokie, no wrong with geeking out. I'm going to do a starting bid of $5. I have 1 lot of birthday postcards, and then I'm going to do 2 lots of New Year's postcards. So I don't want you to fight too much over them. But I thank you, though. And don't forget, I'm going to be invoicing this weekend, unless we work something out. So this is going to be a choice. You have this one here, birthday greeting. Here's the back of it. We have this one here. Happy to you. Now, can you imagine finding that piece of glass Some of these postcards, they have the most beautiful glass work. And this one is from Wisconsin, 1910. You never know, Angie. That could be one of your relatives that sent that postcard to somebody.
Right.
You have birthday wishes. You got that little kitty cat there. And this one here is from 1919. Yeah.
Yep.
I will email you after the show. Email this. Okay. I get too excited and I forget to pin. Okay. Here's a joyous birthday.
Angie says, where in Wisconsin?
It is from, you can, not sure. You know that city. Doesn't say Redbud though.
Looked like it said something
Here.
Grove, but I can't tell.
And then send to greet you birthday greetings. And we have this one here. So this is going to be a start it now birthday postcards, $5 starting bid. Give it a second because there's a little lag. And private message, sister.
Gotcha.
But seeing no interest on that, we're going to go ahead and pass. We're going to do a starting bid of $5. This is going to be for choice lot. To pop up. Okay. And these are going to be New Year's postcards. So
John gets all the
here.
good
Don't look,
postcards.
Philomena. I try. You know, I had a whole bunch in storage that I just bought them years ago and was really excited. I don't think that's an 1800s, but you have this postcard here. This is for New Year's. So you have that one here. You have this one here. There is some kind of felt material on the bird. So you see that with the holly. You have that one here. From Sarah Dibble. Then you have this one here. Telegraph New Year's greetings. Don't look, Philomena. And then that's to George Palmer. You have this one here. That one's blank on the back. May the new year bring you happiness.
Oh, so
here.
beautiful.
Yep. So this is going to be lot A. And then here's lot B.
Stephanie
Hi,
Patterson's in
Stephanie.
it.
Welcome in.
Hi, Stephanie.
You got one here. Here's health to you. And this one is with that one here. We're looking for 6. You have that one here. There's a beautiful one here. New Year greetings. From December 30th, 1912. Here. New Year's greeting. This one is blank on the back. I love this color here. A Happy New Year. Unsure of the poster. Well, 1911. December 29th. So you have that one here. So we have Stephanie in for 5. We're looking for 6. This is a choice lot. Lot A or lot B. Any lizards, Gina? Asking for a friend.
TZ
We
is in
have
its 6.
We're looking for 7.
Phil is in
Philomena's
its
in. Looking for 8. Stephanie Patterson is out. And Stephanie, I emailed you, so let me know what if you can respond back, just to let you know I did send you an email. TZ, are you in for 8? Ooh, TZ has her own style. Did you see that, sister?
Yup.
TZ, will you let us know if you're in or out, please? Thank you. Gonna have to talk to StreamYard and say, hey, stop lagging.
Right.
And we're glad you're all here. And don't forget to come back later on tonight. Karen Chase and Angela will be selling Okie Sale. I told Juan, get over there and fix that ceiling. No vacation time. It's cold out there. Help, I'm
TZ,
confused.
would you like to come in at 8? Because Phil is in at
Yeah.
7.
Okay, we're going to count it down. If you want to get in, TZ, just go ahead and put 8 in before we say sold.
Okie
Okay.
Going once to Phil for 7, looking for 8. Going twice to Phil for 7, looking for 8. Fair and final warning. And I'm going to mark that sold. So the postcards are sold to Phil at $7. What would you like, A or B,
Okay.
Phil? Both lots.
Both lots? Okay, dokie. Thank you, Phil. Okay, let me put this to the side. Okie dokie. And I'm going to do it again, and I just lost everything. These buttons are acting up. I apologize, everybody. Okay, we're going to do another choice lot. This is going to be for lot A or lot B, and their New Year's cards. TZ, you came in afterward, so we apologize. You have this one here. New Year's greetings. And I'm not sure the date. Okay, there's the date. This is 1906. 1906. So you have that one here.
Hi, Monica.
Hi, Monica. Welcome in. You have this one here. 1913 from Lawrence, Massachusetts. You have a Happy New Year with the roses. Unable to get a date on that one. Hearty New Year's wishes. Somebody's bringing a box. 365 days. Good with each day.
Right, Stephanie?
1918 on this one here. I know, I got really lucky, and I keep them in shoe boxes. That's my secret. This one is from 1913. Greetings for New Year's. So this is lot number A. Then lot number B, you have a Happy New Year. You have Happy New Year, Mother, 1907 from New York. Somebody's being a good child. Best wishes for the new year. This is 1912. It says, with best New Year's wishes, 1909. Greetings sincere, take a loving wish from me. Happy may your new year be. You have that one here, 2-cent stamp. This one is 1913. And just a word from a friend, New Year's blessings without end. We have Mary Ellen for 5, looking for 6.
TZ is in at 6.
So you have lot A or lot B. And we're looking for 7.
They are bust. They're super pretty. Mary Ellen is out.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Well,
if you want, I'll start calling that down to
No
TZ.
problem. Sounds okay.
All right. Going once to TZ for 6, looking for 7. Going twice to TZ for 6, looking for 7. Fair and final warning, guys. And I am marking those sold. Postcards sold to TZ. I put Posey T cards. TZ, which one or ones would you like? All right, lot B. So
Okie
lot A
dokie.
is still available, Mary Ellen, if you would like lot A at $6. All right, Mary Ellen will take lot A.
Okie dokie. Well, that was my 3. Now bring sister on over. And when you're ready to last round, sister, whatever you want,
Okie
I will do that. You're in black right now.
Oh,
This is
sorry.
what Uni does during the week. She mows the lawn.
I mow the lawn. Yeah, I do. Well, not anymore. Mowing season is now officially over. If there's any mowing going on, it's going to be mulching leaves. Sorry, I've showed these before, guys. They need a home. Somebody's got to love these. This is a choice of vases. They're going to be, I'm going to just do them as a buy it now of $8. I have 2 available. They are the same, but not the same. They're beautiful little art glass vases. You can tell there is a little difference to them. Like this one has a little bit more of the spatter paint on it. They are both cased glass. Beautiful spatter pieces. They are hand blown. The pontil is ground out. It is smooth. Your swirl around here is basically cobalt. I do not know which art studio did these. I've sold these before. Have a great day, TZ. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, TZ.
I have sold larger versions of these and then the mid-size, and these are the smallest version I have. But they are beautiful. They have all those spatter colors in there. The blue, the black, green, yellow, peachy, orange. I know on the other one, there's more of a little bit of, I think of a red on it. More of the blue. The handles are well attached. That's why I have no problem holding them by their little handle. They're well done. It does show on, coming around on one side, you can see 2 wraparounds, and then when you turn it all the way around, you can see it's 3. And that's the same on the other. 3 into 2 into that handle. So you catch it there. It is the cobalt. The handle just looks a lot darker. These are, I've measured these so many times you'd think I'd know. how tall they are. They're 4.5 inches tall. Across the top, they are 2 3/4 inches wide. But they're just beautiful vases. They do have a little heft, a little weight to them. I'd say maybe about a pound each. A little less or a little over. But your choice. You can buy one for $8 or both for $16. Or if you even buy both, I'll give you a deal. I'll go a couple bucks lower. You do both for $14. They want a home.
Yeah, they're nice.
They are. They're really, really nice. They're really well done. No, Kitty, you can't get on me right now. No, Quee. But if there's no interest, we'll pass. Pass.
Okie dokie.
Get these over into a safe, please. All right. Or my next item. I can pull more if you want me to go more, brother, or we can stop.
Whatever you want.
I'm good either way. All right. I have a Hofbauer trinket dish. This is one of the smaller ones. It's gorgeous, guys. I'm going to do it as a buy it now, 15. Whoa, type in extra money there. And I think I messed up spelling Hofbauer, but oh well. This is in great condition, and let me give it a look-see again just to make sure. Nothing's changed because it's been on my shelf over there. Here's the bottom. It has the 3 little Hofbauer birds around it. There are no issues with their beaks. You almost always find these with their beaks broken. There's a little sharpness on their beaks, but I think because all 3 of them are the same, you can feel it. I think that's from the mold. And then here's the lid with the Hofbauer bird on the top. Same thing, no issue with the beak. It's intact. The sawtooth for the top is intact. I feel a little sharpness or a little roughness in it. That's to be expected. This also has the sawtooth around the top. So you do have to pay attention when you're putting the lid on to match it up. It does not glow. It is lead crystal, made in Germany, I believe. This is one of the smaller trinkets. This is 4 3/4 inches tall and 3 inches wide. Whenever I find Hofbauer, I pick it up. I have a fascination with these things. Every single time. There is an extra little piece of glass here. It's not a chip or anything like that. You can see it at certain angles, like right there. There you go. Just a little extra little blip of glass. But $15 for the Hofbauer bird, if anybody's interested. Just beautiful. Thank you. It began, my unicorn on the lawnmower began because of my husband. I'll have to tell the story again sometime. But if there's no interest, we'll pass on the Hofbauer bird.
Okay.
Let's see. For my third item, I'll pull 3 more, brother, and then we can be done if you want.
Okay. Well, I was going to say I have 6 items left.
Okay, I'll pull 6 then.
Okay.
It's not like I can't go back there and grab, right?
Oh no, of course not.
Right. All right. I'm going to do this as a buy it now 22 instead of this starting bid. This is a gorgeous perfume bottle, guys. This is the green spatter style. It is cased glass. It is hand blown. The pontil's ground out. It is ground on the inside for the stopper. You can feel it. You can see that it is cased. It's got some white on the inside, then the green, and then the clear case on the outside, because that's what you see here at the bottom. It's clear. And then the stopper is in gorgeous condition. There are no issues with this. It looks like it is chipped. It is not. They just didn't fully grind the bottom here. That's all that is. So your dauber is intact. And like I always tell everybody, this is your dauber. You know, you stick it in that way to get your perfume or whatever and daub it up like that. Or if you care to, then you could, you know, do this and do it with the bigger end. But that's why they do a lot of these. But it's a beautiful bottle. I do not know who made this. It reminds me of Silvestri. It could be Fifth Avenue, which is Chinese made, but it's well made and it's beautifully done. And the color is something different for me because I usually find them, you know, purple, pinks. You don't often find a green. This is just a wee bit taller than 7.5 inches. At its widest, it is 2.5, and the little base is about 1.5 inches. So it's just a beautiful piece. When I saw it, I grabbed it because, again, green is not one I often find. Plus, I have a fascination, if you can't tell, with a lot of this stuff with the spatter glass. In fact, I think I'm going to grab some more spatter glass off my shelves there. But it's just a beautiful piece. This is a bubble inside the glass here. It's not a chip or anything, guys. You know, I'll always point out anything that I can find. And if I do miss something, I welcome you to tell me. I'll correct my mistakes.
Yes, we're here to learn too.
Mm-hmm. But if there's no interest, we'll pass on that one. And that was my 3, brother.
Okie dokie. Okay. This will be the last round of postcards. So I'll do 3 lots of postcards. Okie dokie. I have this birthday greetings one. It has a glossy finish to it. Had it for sale at one time. This is from 1910. This one here. And this one's from 1910. Birthday greetings. Another one from 1910. There's a nice one with blues and reds. Swishes. I'm sure this one here. Here's another beautiful one. Hearty congratulations. Look at those roses. And don't know the year on this one either. So this is a starting bid of $5 for the 5 antique postcards. I need to wake up, sister. I'm forgetting to pin stuff.
And I'm supposed to be the sleepy one today.
Yep. Give it a second. I know there's a little lag right there. But we'll pass on that. I'm going to leave that up there. And then here's another lot. This ones are Christmas ones. Yeah, that one here's your backside. Thank you, Shaniqua. A greeting at Christmas with all good wishes. Here's a joyous Christmas tide. 1909 on this one here. I want to let you know right off the bat, this is not an antique postcard. You do have your green Santa. It says postcard here, but it's on recycled, 100% recycled paper. I don't think they were doing that in 1910 and all that. So I just want to let you know right off the bat, but it's a beautiful Santa right there. And then you have this beautiful angel here. All Christmas joy be yours. The angel is ringing the bell. And this one here is from 1913. So you have that. I see that Tammy's in for 5.
Yep.
Well, let's go ahead and count that down for her.
Alrighty, give me just a second. Let me put that down. All
Okay.
right. Let's see. Going once to Tammy for 5, looking for 6. Going twice to Tammy for 5, looking for 6. Fair and final warning, guys. And I'm going to mark that sold. So postcards
Thank you, Tammy.
to Tammy.
Okie dokie. Next one. This is my last one for this round, and I'll do one more round of something different.
All right.
And these are going to be New Year's. You have this one here. This pretty heavy stock paper. You have that one here. December 1909. That. Did you know Happy New Year? This one here is 1919. Here. Sent in kindly greetings you a happy Christmas and a glad New Year. This is 1917. This was during World War I, so the postage stamp actually increased for a short period, and then it came back down after the war.
Nice.
Yeah. A happy New Year. I just love the writing.
Mm-hmm.
And then a happy New Year for this one here in 1915. And we're looking for 5 on this lot.
It's a beautiful
But
lot.
see no
guys.
interest. Will go ahead and, see no interest. Will go ahead and pass. I'm going to bring you back, sister. Tammy, I'm going to send you an email today about postcards. So look out for my email today. Thank you.
Well, I figured since I was showing the Hofbauer birds again, I've got another bird's dish. This
Love
one's a
the
little bit.
birds.
Yeah, I think you guys will really like this one. Let me go over it briefly, make sure everything is kosher. I'm trying to figure out why I have it. Okay. This one, let's do this as a starting bid of 15. So this one's a little bit more ornate. Here's the top. It is that beautiful crystal. It has the beautiful round and opening. You've got the opening in between the circles there. Almost looks like an ornament that you could hang, put some string through it and hang it. It's that pretty. No chips or cracks or flea bites in that lid. And then this one, the reason we know it's Hofbauer birds is there's your birds on there. So instead of having the birds that come out like the other one, this one actually has them etched into the glass. So you have all your design there, kind of like that pineapple design, and then the stars, and then you've got your birds. Again, sawtooth edge, but this one, the lid fits down inside, so there's not going to be any damage to the sawtooth. It's got weight to it. It is 24% lead crystal, again, made in Germany. It is a beautiful piece. It, let's see, is just over 6.5 inches tall. And at its widest, it's 3.5 inches wide. So it's just another beautiful example of the Hofbauer birds. I always love finding them with these tops. Yay, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen has a ceiling. Let's see, and no interest, we can go ahead and pass on that one.
Okie dokie.
All right. My next one is interesting. So I'm going to kind of use up my turn in showing these pieces separately, but they go together. I'm going to show you the mini version first.
Okay.
It almost looks like a little trophy, right? This is, hold on. It is an EAPG salt cellar. And then I will, oh, I knew I was going to spell this wrong. There. We'll do the small is going to be a starting bid of $10. It's got some age to it, guys. Let me get my information out. This is Chippendale Crystal. It was made in either Ohio by the Ohio Flint Glass Company or Jefferson Glass because of the fact that it glows. This pattern was redone. The repros of it do not glow, and this does glow green. I don't know if it's going to show what it is. It does glow green. Okay. All throughout. Pedestal, handles, everywhere. So that's where it limits it to those two makers, Ohio Flint Glass or Jefferson Glass, which would mean earlier 1900s. It's intact. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites in this at all. I'd have to look up and see when Ohio Flint or when Jefferson stopped making to give you a better idea of time frame. I would think 1913 time frame, 1920. Yeah, early 1900s. That's because typically they stopped using manganese after a certain point, but you'll still find it in a lot of glass. But older ones like this, the Ohio Flint Glass, I know they're not in operation anymore. Jefferson Glass is not. They got bought out. I don't have any notes, though, right here around me to tell me. But again, this is the salt cellar, so that would be $10. We'll pass on that one for now.
Okay.
Well, here's the kicker. I've got the chunky, big, huge piece. This is the large EAPG serving bowl. Same thing. It's going to be a starting bid of 20. But here you go. Exact same thing, but in a huge sock.
Wow.
No chips, cracks, or flea bites on this. There is mold marks. There is a little bit of smooge that I need to get out of it. That I'd have
It
to
looks
wipe
like
out.
his and hers ice cream bowls.
Right. And this one's same deal. It glows green. So that's where with my research, it limits it down to those two companies.
What was the one company?
One is Ohio Flint Glass Company, and the other one would be Jefferson Glass. This has got some weight to it. This is probably 2 to 3 pounds easily. It's a heavy piece.
Ohio Flint Company ceased operation in 1907. From 1893 to 1907. If that helps. And what was the other glass company? I'm sorry.
Jefferson.
Okay.
And this one is hard to hold up for a good amount of time. And I thought, well, with the weight of this, somebody may not want this to be shipped. But I figured I'd show it here since I was going to show this anyway, the little salt cellar.
Jefferson went to 1933.
Okay.
Those are some great pieces. Great pieces.
So we've got probably a range of about 1910 to 1933, depending on which of the two makers made it.
1907 to 1933. Guaranteed before 1933.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks, that's beautiful. That is
Beautiful.
beautiful. Those two pieces.
And I got them together and I thought it was adorable. I'm like, what is this? Because they were together when I found them. I'm like, what is this? And then when I started researching, I'm like, oh, that's a salt cellar. Well, how cute. You know, you've got your serving bowl and then you've got your salt cellar to match. So I thought it was the cutest thing. But I'm putting that down because it's heavy. And that was
Okay. Okie dokie. Let me bring me up and I'll finish this on out. Okie dokie. I'm going to go
Okay.
quick. Let's just.
I have 3 more if you need to go 3 more.
Oh, okay.
brother.
I'll bring you back up and you'll end us for $3 starting bid. I don't know where this came from. I think it was my mom's. It's one of those thermoses. It's never been used. It's brand new. Just a water bottle with pink. So if you like a pink water bottle, $1 starting bid, and it has 22 fluid ounces. So just $1 starting bid, 22 fluid ounces, water bottle. Brand new, never been used. Pink's not my color. So. Oh, am I targeting sister? But see no interest, we'll pass on that one. Then we're going to go to starting bid of $3. And I'll make sure I pin that one. This is a cookbook. This is Taste of the Kansas Outdoor Cookbook by Michael Pierce. So you have that here. You have hunting and stuff like that. They have tequila, lime, goose, and chinchurri sauce. So this is a chili lime.
Simone says, did you show the roosters?
I don't have roosters.
Are you talking about that Holt Howard video that he did, Simone?
Oh, I showed. Yeah, that went to. Part of it went to Canada, and part of it went to Indiana. Yeah, the Howard Holt roosters. Yeah, that was a gorgeous find. This is pheasant macaroons. Then you got fish, fishing for the soul, and then you got mustard fried. So it's just a kind of like an outdoors hunting kind of cookbook, mostly for game like cedar cress, Canadian goose, pronghorns, kebabs.
Oh my goodness.
Some of this stuff I never even heard of. Pony Creek Vincent meatloaf. Catfish and chips. I don't know about you Midwestern people. I'm like, what? But you have plum bounce. Not sure what that is. But you got a cookbook for $3. Kansas cooking. Can't go wrong. And then my ultimate favorite last one will be a buy it now of $2. It's cheap. Get it before it goes. Hot chocolate season is here. Marked with Hershey's. So if you like hot chocolate, $2. There it goes. But okie dokie, see no interest on that. I'm going to bring sister on up for the last round. She's going to close it out. Thank you, sister.
Okey-dokey. Thank you, brother. I have.
No, thank you.
I'm going to put Westmoreland vase.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and do a buy it now, 28. I had it as a starting bid. This is a beautiful amber, almost ambery pink Westmoreland swung vase. It is gorgeous. It does have its original sticker. It does say Westmoreland glass on there. No chips, cracks, or flea bites in this. It is beautiful. Does it glow any? It has a very, very faint cadmium glow in the base, in the pedestal, and right at the top in the fingers. It's a beautiful vase. It is, and I'm not sure of the time frame on this. I didn't write down a time frame on this, but I would assume 70s. Could be earlier than that. 10 1/4 inches tall. The base is about 3 inches. Based off the sticker, I would say it's a little newer. And in the middle of the sticker, it does say handmade. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. If you like swung bases, you're looking for a smaller piece. You like amber.
That
It's
is
just a
nice.
piece. So it is a buy it now of 28. I did have starting bid on it, but I changed it to buy it now. If anyone is interested, but if not, we will pass. But if you see it on the replay, it can be yours. Let us know. My next one, I told you I'd bring back some more spatter glass. This one, I'm going to put art glass. It is a vase, and we're going to do a buy it now of $10. This is a gorgeous little red vase. Yeah, I like glass. It is cased glass. It is red on the inside and then cased over the spatter, the white spouted clear, ground out pontil there. It is a smaller vase, so more like a bud vase, but it's beautifully done. I don't know who made it. It is a gorgeous color. When you look through it in the light, it looks orange, kind of orange. But when you see it just like this, it looks red. And when you look inside of it, it's kind of orangey red. I do not think it glows any. No, just the dust. Yes, I do get slag glass
But we like
occasionally.
the
Yes.
dust.
We like our dust. We figure, you know, each place. I've got Arkansas dust for you, and I can send it to your home, and you can have some Arkansas dust. It used to be New Mexico sandy dust, but now it's Arkansas dust. But it is beautiful. Let's see. Let's give you a quick measurement. 6.5 inches tall and 2.5 inches wide. Oh, so do I. When I can find slag glass, I grab it. But if there's no interest on the little vase, we'll pass on that one as well. Ooh.
Okie dokie.
And for my last item, it is another spatter piece. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece, guys. I do not know if this is Pilgrim or Rainbow. I'm leaning towards Rainbow on it. It is a blue, and I'm going to call this a perfume bottle. Although it could be an oil bottle, it could be whatever. Starting bid on this is 18. It's gorgeous, and the reason I'm starting it higher is because you don't find the stopper. It is rare to find the stopper. This stopper does show some age. It's not chipped or cracked. I believe that is Maker, that they left it like that. They didn't do a great job of grinding it out, because there's no sharpness to it. There's no evidence of it being broken. It just looks like that.
Yeah. And Philomena wants to know if you ever get slag glass.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. Yeah, I do.
And Philomena's in for 18.
It has beautiful riggery around it. No glow to this as far as I know. No glow. But it is a gorgeous light blue with the spatter. I love these. I love finding them with an intact stopper, because 9 times out of 10,
nice.
You won't find the stopper. It is the correct
Looking for
stopper.
19.
It is, again,
That is
cased glass, guys. There's clear cased over the spatter. And the reason I'm leaning towards Rainbow on this is Pilgrim, a lot of times they've got what they call the raspberry pontil. When they break the pontil off, it'll leave little marks like almost a little raspberry. The bumps on a raspberry. And Rainbow does not. So that's why I'm leaning more towards Rainbow on this one. But then it could also be Kanawha. That's another option. You just never know with these. Okay. We can
Okay.
go ahead and put that down for Phil then.
Okay. We're going once for Philomena, looking for 19. Going twice, looking for 19. Final warning. And sold to Philomena for 18.
All right. Thank you, Philomena. And that was my final item, guys. I'm going to do that.
Okie dokie. I'll put that over there. Let me do that. Let me bring us both back up and all that. Well, later on today, we will be bugging our sister and our Okie friend, Karen Chase, at their cell. That's the link for that. So if you want, make sure you do that. If you don't get an email from us on sales days, let us know so we can add you to our mailing list. We just make it easier just to send you an email just to say, hey, this is what's going on tonight. So if you want to join us and all that, and we thank you for coming in, keeping us updated on how you're doing, and hope that you're feeling better, Terry. And we'll see you tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm going to crash my sister's cell. They said, okay, you can come tomorrow. They're just thankful for me. That's all. That's all they want to say.
The sale's on Angela, Phil. It's on Angela's channel.
It's on Angela's channel. Philomena, if you're not getting the email, let us know. Did you get the email today? Because it was sent out this morning or this evening for you. And we will gladly add you to the mailing list and go from there. We do thank everybody for choosing us, and we hope that everybody has a great day. I will be invoicing this weekend. Things need to be paid off by the 17th. And have a great day. Philomena, I'm going to email you a little bit later on today about postcards and stuff, and just to clear everything up. Okie dokie. Thank you all. Be good. Love you. We'll see you later on. Have a great day, everybody.